Your station for Salem High School sports. KSMO, Salem.
It's time now for Tiger Talk with Stan Stevens and head baseball coach Tony Edwards here on 1340 and 95.7 KSMO.
Well, welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, the coach Tony Edwards, coach of Salem Tigers, in yet another makeup game. Was up at Cuba for what should have been the fifth time we make that thing up to finally get a chance to play the Wildcats, and the Tigers bats came alive. Got a chance to beat the Wildcats 8-4. Good warm up before district play.
Yeah, most definitely was, Stan. We had a long week. Had a doubleheader on Monday, game on Tuesday, and then Cuba, like I said, on Wednesday. And so it's been a long week, and I just kind of told the players we want to try to keep a good focus, try to keep good, clean baseball, put the ball in play. Just kind of a tune-up for Saturday against St. James for district. So, it was a good win for us. Had good pitching from a couple of our youngsters, and it was nice to see. So hopefully we can carry that into Saturday at Owensville and districts.
So you take a look at this week, Coach. You win 3 out of 4 games. A tough loss to Ava. The bats just could not get on track. You couldn't get that key hit and some untimely double plays. But you got to give credit where credit's due. Good pitching by Ava and a very good defense by Ava as well. But the Tigers played pretty good defense that day too. So you had to be somewhat pleased with that effort, even though you did lose 4-0.
Oh, yeah, I was definitely. That was something I kind of had a positive note to myself there at the end of the game. We lost 4-0, but we were in it the whole entire game.
Mm-hmm.
The defense was pretty good. The pitching was solid by Garrett, and kept us in it all the way through the 7th inning. So, yeah, that's nice to see. Like I say, it's frustrating at times when you try to want to have good defense and good hitting along with good pitching, and sometimes you don't always get that. So, good to see the defense, good to see the pitching. We just got to find ways to get those timely hits when needed.
So you go to Cuba, you give some youngsters a chance to play a little varsity ball, Coach, which is very important actually this time of year because you're ending out this season. You got next season to look forward to. And you kind of need to maybe get a little preview of what they can offer you in the next year, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. That was kind of my frame of mind going into that game, knowing that the district seed was already set against Cuba and the other district opponents, and it didn't have a true amount of meaning to it. So I elected to pitch a couple freshmen against Cuba, knowing that we were struggling for arms anyway. So we did just that. We started Corby Ball, freshman, came in, did a real good job, gave us about 4+ innings, 3 strikes, did a good job getting the ball down, mixing up his good curveball he's got. And then just kind of ran out of gas there about the 4th inning or so, and Blake Edwards, the other freshman, came in and relieved, and was always around the plate. I think he had like 7 first pitch strikes to out of the 12 batters he faced. So it was nice to see that the young guys came in and 3 strikes and, kept our defense, allowed them to stay on their toes to make plays. So, it's something you always want to do as a coach. You try to build up for your district, but you want to try to build up for next season too to see where you're at, and we did that. So it's good to see it from the pitchers we had on Wednesday.
So coming off, I would say a pretty good week of baseball heading into district play against a team that you're very familiar with, the St. James Tigers. Now, it is a little different field because we know, you and I know, and many of the fans out there might know, that the Owensville field, not the same Owensville field we used to play at the city park now, but this one is actually at the high school campus, and it's what I call the hybrid field. You've got half infield turf, you got half regular grass in the outfield, and that is a little bit sometimes of a change for players that play like we do on natural turf all the time.
Yeah, it is. Normally we try to get 2 or 3 opponents on our schedule throughout the year that has turf infield, and with Sullivan having turf and Union, but Sullivan came home this year and we had to cancel Union for a conference game. So this will be the first year we've got to actually place our feet on the turf. So it's going to be a little bit of a change from playing on dirt infields and grass infields. But good thing about turf infield is you're going to be getting that true hop, hopefully, and We'll see what happens. I mean, Owensville's got a nice facility. We played on it last season, so we're a little bit familiar with it. But I think the kids are pretty excited for Saturday, as well as Coach Reardon and myself. So we'll see what happens. We're pretty excited, and hopefully we can make a run.
And you're familiar with the St. James Tigers, who you're taking on the first round, Coach. You're the 3 seed. They're the 6 seed. Tigers beat them at home 10-0. But you can't discount the St. James Tigers. As soon as you start saying, well, we'll play Monday against Sullivan, you don't want to do that, because St. James Tigers do have some very good athletes, and all it takes is one bad game and you're done.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely right. That's one thing we have to make sure on Saturday is it doesn't matter who we're playing or whether we played them or not, beat them 10-0 or 1-0. We have to have a positive frame of mind and a focus that is uncanny other than anything else that we've had this year. Because, once you get in districts, it's like playoffs in professional sports. It's a new season. And, Coach Purvis, I know him well at St. James. He's gonna get the most out of his players, no matter what their record was this year. So yeah, we've got to be on our toes. We got to have good, solid pitching and continue to try to hit the baseball and make good plays. So, like I said, it should be a good game. Hopefully, we'll come up on top, and if we're successful, we'll get a chance to play on Monday.
All right, Coach, the very best of luck in Game 1 of district play against the St. James Tigers, and we very, very, very good Tiger team. Let's continue the tradition. Tigers versus Tigers. I like it. Let's have the Blue Tigers come out on top. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Stay tuned. Tiger District Baseball. It's next.
That has been Tiger Talk with Salem head baseball coach Tony Edwards. And now, Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO and KSMO Media.
You're up to 60% more likely to survive a crash if you're wearing a seatbelt. What else do you wish you had 60% more of? 60% more Reverb. 60% more real-life podcasts or perfect playlists. Seatbelts can't help you sound like this, but they can help you survive a crash. Help us end traffic deaths. Buckle up every trip, every time. Brought to you by Show Me Zero. Learn more at SaveMoLives.com. When you aren't driving, of course.
Thinking about installing a fence or planting a tree? Here at Mango, we don't dig unprepared. Gas and utility lines run underground. If those lines are disrupted, it could cause big trouble. Before you begin an outdoor project that involves digging, plan ahead. Always call 811 and be sure to white line. Mark your project area with water-soluble white paint or white flags. This gives utility locators the precise location, making your project progress more efficient and safe. We dig white lining. Get tips from Mango at mosafegas.com.
It's now time for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO and KSMO Media. And it's being brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Your World Today, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Big Iron Realty, and Magic Herbs. And now, Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO and KSMO Media.
We're in Owensville, Missouri. It is district baseball time. It's a brand new season for everybody involved. And earlier today, St. Clair knocked Cuba out of the playoffs with an 8-0 win, and a very convincing win for St. Clair. Remember, this Owensville field is half AstroTurf, half natural turf. That is in the outfield. All the AstroTurf is on the infield side. So true hops are expected. They pitch off of a artificial mound, and so it's a little bit different than playing on the dirt that we have for the pitcher on the mound and around the dirt infields, etc., and on the grass cutouts. So the ball will get to you quicker. It'll be truer, but it does increase the level of speed on that ball. So if you hit a ground ball on this ball, it will pick up some speed, especially if you hit it with topspin. It can get on you in a big hurry. And so the infielders, which we have not had a chance to play on artificial turf yet this year, will begin for a little bit of maybe a surprise first couple of balls that are hit to them. So let's just hope that they just stay in front of them, play the ball, knock it down, pick it up, make the throw, and make the play. Salem took on St. James earlier this year back in really, really late March, and Salem won that game 10-0. And so you can't really go by that. That was early on the season for both teams. Since then, St. James has struggled this year. They've just never gotten any flow to their season, kind of like the Salem Tigers. Salem finished the regular season 9-8. Salem will start Caden Du Bois on the mound today, as Salem will be the home team. He'll be caught by Hayden Sanders. At first base, Wyatt Martin. At second base, Trayton Richter. At shortstop, Garrett Connell. At third base, Roy Stevens. In right field, Caden Moody gets the start as a little bit of an injury for Salem Tigers to their normal right fielder, which is their senior that's out there, Colin Haven. He kind of woke up with a little bit of a swelling in his knee, so he's unable to start today. Caden Moody gets the call. Corbin Barrett will be in center field. In left field, Jimmy Barton. For the St. James Tigers, starting on the mound will be Aiden Moffitt. Doing the catching will be Brendan Peterson. At first base, it's Luca Giacolone. At second base, it's Charlie Pruitt. At third base, Dylan Schock. And at shortstop, it's Riley Williams today. In the outfield, James Perkins in center, Aiden Strickland in left, and in right field, Owen Sandstrom. Partly cloudy skies right now here at Owensville. It's a muggy afternoon, and a little bit muggier than we thought. Got a little bit warmer than we thought today. With the AstroTurf out there, feels even a little bit warmer. We're on KSMO AM, FM, and, of course, we're streaming this on Misha.tv. If you do want to video stream this game, you'll have to do it through Misha.tv, MSHSAA.tv. There's a $10 charge and a service charge to boot on top of that. I think it's like $1.45 or some crazy thing like that. So either way, you're going to have Tiger baseball here on KSMO, your sports leader in Salem. Standing in will be Riley Williams to lead things off, right-handed batter. Caden Du Bois gets the start today. Stevens in with the bag at third. Martin a step behind the bag at first. And a line drive and a right. That's a fair ball down the line for a base hit. They'll tell Williams to stop right there. That ball's off the end of the bat, but it falls in fair on the very first pitch of the game. So Williams takes the first pitch, lines it down the right field line. Didn't have a lot of oomph on it, but it got down for a base hit, and Brendan Peterson will stand in. Pearson takes a fastball just a little bit high and outside. Pearson doing the catching today. Wears number 1 on his back. Salem Tigers in their Carolina blue jerseys with the white caps on the shoulders and a high pop-up on the infield. Salem's had difficulty with these. Du Bois over, and he makes the catch. So Du Bois barely in foul territory makes the catch, and Aiden Moffitt will stand in. Moffitt will be their pitcher today. He's a left-handed batter. Number 3 on his back, the St. James Tigers, if you're watching on the video stream. White pants with the red hip stripe all the way down, the pinstripe. The red jerseys with the white lettering, and also the numbers being white as well with the stripes on the end of the sleeves. The Tigers have their white pants on with their blue hip stripe down as well. 1 down, 1 on. We're in the first inning, just underway. Moffitt waits the pitch, line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. And takes kind of a funny hop on Barrett, but he's able to get it back in. Off the end of the bat again, the ball hit up the middle. Not very hard, but placed perfectly between Connell and Richter. And 2 on and 1 out for St. James for James Perkins. So coming in to run will be Sam Gorel, I believe. Correll. Okay. So the pitch comes in, a swing and a miss to Perkins. Tigers play him to pull, give him left center field. Barton fairly shallow in left. Ballpark dimensions here, 315 down the right field line, 300 on the left field line, 350 to dead center. The pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. 2 fastballs by DuBois, 2 swings and misses by Perkins. Big left-handed batter, he weighs number 21. Gets back in the artificial turf, which is colored brown for the infield dirt, green where the grass would be. The pitch, curveball, and it'll pop up. And Sanders can't find it. It goes right to DuBois, and he's able to get it, and the ball goes off the glove of Connell in a short left field. DuBois found it. Sanders was looking for it, and DuBois fortunately able to find it, makes the catch. It's always scary, and the ball goes straight up. It's either the catcher or the pitcher getting it. Looked like DuBois didn't react at first. Sanders couldn't find it. Caden did and made the catch. 2 on, 2 out, and the pitch coming to Gia Colon is a little bit low and outside. Luca plays first base. Big right-handed batter. Where's number 30? Stands in. We're in the first inning, no score. 2 on, and a pitch inside, 2-0. DuBois with the start here on this Saturday afternoon. Cardinals won at 4-0. Tigers are going to try and do the same. Runner going to pitch outside corner, throw to third base, not in time. Runner at first base did not go. Runner asked for time, and umpire granted it. So runners at first and third, 2-1 to count. DuBois looks in for the sign. The pitch, foul off to the right side. That's 2-2. So Williams with the stolen base. Grell did not run. Now he's taking the lead at first. And the 2-2 comes home. Swing and a miss on one down and outside the strike zone. And down on strikes is Gia Colon. First strikeout of the game for Mr. Caden DuBois. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We've now played a half an inning. St. James, nothing. Salem Tigers coming to bat. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Clean Car Month is going on now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem. We find Mother's California Gold Wash and Wax, the 64-ounce size for $5.99, and Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99 for the 12-ounce size. K&H Auto Supply is your Park City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back in Owensville, Missouri, Stan Stevens and the KSMO Media crew bringing you Tiger District Baseball. We hope you have a chance to check out the game on KSMO AM 1340, FM 95.7, streaming on KSRadio.com, and, of course, the live video stream on Misha, MSHSAA.TV. And you can go to the Misha website. You can find it where it just says TV with a big circle with a Misha logo in it. Or you can just type in Misha.tv and scroll through the district baseball games till you find the Salem game and click on it, make your payment, and you've got it. Corbin Barrett will stand in. Corbin finished the season 283. Where's number 20, left-handed batter, facing Moffitt. Aiden, left-handed pitcher, pitching from that third base part of the rubber. Right on the tip. The first pitch comes in. That's a strike. Letter high. Barrett, left-handed batter, crowds the plate. Down 0-1 in the count. Moffitt working from the stretch, brings it home to Corbin Barrett, and that's a strike on the outside corner, quickly 0-2. At third base, Dylan Schock is cheating a little bit down the line. So, shot there, and a foul off by Barrett to the left side. So I was trying to cheat in a little bit at third base, kept creeping in, and Barrett fouled it off. Shot now even with a bag at third. Deep at short and second. The 0-2 pitch coming to Corbin Barrett from Moffitt. Here it is. A little bit low. Straight away in the outfield for Barrett, actually a little bit deeper than we normally see. St. James in center field has Perkins playing pretty deep for Barrett. The pitch comes home, curveball and a pop-up. On the infield, who wants it? Still up in the air, and it's caught there by Moffitt. He struggled with it, but he made the catch as Charlie Pruitt came in to try and help from second base. So Barrett pops out, and Drayden Richter will stand in. Working from the left side, Moffitt to check, and a big foul by Richter. Getting ahead of that pitch on the curveball down and in. First inning action earlier today, as you heard, St. Clair did defeat Cuba 8-0. St. Clair will face Owensville Monday, 4 o'clock here at the Owensville Dutchman Stadium. Pitch comes home on the outside corner quickly, 0-2. Richter waits. Moffitt checks and brings it home. Smash! Fair down the left field line. Richter makes the turn. He wants two. He comes up to throw to second base. Not in time. A one-out double by Drayden Richter. That ball was fair by about a foot right down the third base line. Drayden at second base with only one out for Garrett Connell. Moffitt put that ball in the outside corner. A good piece of hitting by Drayden Richter. Took that ball right down the line. Not a thing that shot could do. As the pitch comes into Connell. Pitch just missed outside with a fastball. Winner goes on to play on Monday evening right around 6-ish against Sullivan. Loser, your season is over. Moffitt brings it to Connell. There's a ground ball towards short. A late break, but a throw to first base. High, wild, and gets away from the first baseman, but Richter stays at third base. So Connell reaches on the error by the shortstop as he overthrew first baseman Luca Giacolone by a good 3 feet. So runners at first and third, one out for Caden DuBois. That ball should have been an easy out. Instead, it puts more pressure on Aiden Moffitt to try and get this hitter out. Caden DuBois has had some strong hits here lately. Pitch runner going, go back to third base, hits the runner for Salem. Richter took it in the back as Connell steals second base. He's there, one out. Strike one, call on DuBois. As Pearson fires that ball to third base. Moffitt brings it home. There's a ground ball toward the hole. Run's going to score, and the throw to first base is not going to be in time, and Connell will go on to third base. That ball was deep in the hole, and Williams got to it. Could really do nothing with it, but threw anyway, and that allowed Garrett Connell to go to third. An infield single and an RBI by DuBois. Scoring was Richter. Standing in now, Jimmy Barton. Throw to first, back in time. Runner at third is Connell. Connell advanced on the ground out. That brought in the run. DuBois at first. Connell at third. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner to Jimmy Barton. One down, 1-0, Salem Tigers. Connell at first, third base, I should say, leading off in foul territory. The pitch comes home. Here's the smash. One hop second baseman. Out at second and no play at first. And a run scores to make it a 2-0 game. Barton hit the ball hard, reaches on the fielder's choice as DuBois is eliminated 4-6 on the putout. Connell scores the RBI to Barton. DuBois will stand in. Pitch coming, a foul back on the inside fastball to Hayden Sanders. Sanders comes into the game with just a 125 average. That's one hit out of every 8 times at bat. Hit some balls hard this year, but has not gotten the fortunate bounces. Sanders at the plate. Runner going to pitch outside, throw to second, not in time, and ball bounces into short center field, and Barton in with a stolen base. That's the second stolen base of the inning for the Salem Tigers. Hayden Sanders took the strike. It's 1-1. Martin on deck. 2-0 Salem. We're in the first inning. Moffitt looks in. Brings it. Strike on the outside corner. In the second inning for St. James, it'll be Skaggs, Pruitt, and Strickland. 2 down, 1-2 the count to Hayden Sanders. 2 runs in, runner at second base. That's Barton. The pitch comes home, and a grounder towards third. That ball's foul. Ball's foul. Taken down by Dylan Schott. He goes back to third base, about 3 steps behind the bag. At first base, Gia Colon about 2 steps behind the bag. 1-2 the count. Sanders waits to pitch a ground ball towards second. Gobbled up, though, to first base is in time. 4-3 on the put out as Pruitt throws out Sanders. 2 runs on a total of 2 hits. There was an error, and there was 1 man left. We've now played 1 inning. The Salem Tigers lead it 2-0. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Did you know there is someone at your local hospital who can help you manage and understand the challenges of today's healthcare decisions? I'm Lisa Delaney, Director of Social Services at Salem Memorial District Hospital. If you have questions about Medicare or Medicaid, rehabilitation services, long-term care placement, or advanced healthcare planning, call me at 573-729-6626 to discuss your needs. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Caden DuBois back to the hill. Salem Tigers leading it 2-0. Big RBI base hit by Caden DuBois on the infield, and RBI by Jimmy Barton getting that ball out in play, getting Garrett Connell home as they only had the 1 force out that they could get. So Tigers capitalizing on a big error made by their shortstop, Riley Williams. As Connell hit the ball hard at him, he got it, but overthrew his first baseman, and that allowed Connell to reach, and he ended up scoring later on in the inning. Aaron Skaggs will stand in and lead off against Caden DuBois. First pitch is a strike. Skaggs, who's the DH, will be followed by Charlie Pruitt, and then Aiden Strickland. Tigers straight away in the infield, straight away in the outfield for this hitter, and the pitch comes in, check swing, no go. 1-1 on a high fastball. The boys gets the start today. Tigers, if they win, will be in back in Owensville on Monday. A high pop-up. It's on the infield. Who wants it? Call for and made by Traden Richter. So 3 pop-ups already on the infield. The Tigers have been flawless with them. 2 by Caden DuBois. That one by Traden Richter. Charlie Pruitt stands in. Pruitt playing second base. Right-handed batter. DuBois gets the sign from Sanders, brings it in, and that's a little bit low and outside. Sanders even with the bag at, Roy Stevens even with the bag at third. Pitch, there's a tap at the plate off the hitter's foot. Sanders gets it back to him. Very shallow in the outfield for Charlie Pruitt. Not a very big guy. Saw some balls hit pretty far by little guys for St. Clair earlier today, and they got around on him. We got that ball out. Not much of a breeze here. Look at the American flag out by the scoreboard in left field. Has just a little light breeze blowing toward the third base dugout. Pitch comes in. That's in the turf. Normally I'd say in the dirt, but it's in the turf. 3-1 to count, 1 down. We're in the second inning, 2-0 Salem. Pitch comes home. There's a tap toward third. Stevens has to charge it, gets it, throws it, and just got him. I mean, it's tight. Pruitt got down the line pretty quick. Stevens waited for that next tap and was able to just barely get Charlie Pruitt. Aiden Strickland will stand in. 2 down here in the second inning. Tigers will have the bottom 3 come up in the second inning for Salem when they do, with Martin, Stevens, and Caden Moody. Swing and a miss by Strickland, playing left field today. Such an odd season this year with rainouts and makeups and crazy things, and I don't think any team really got everything going together. A high fly ball in the short left field. Barton is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Jimmy took a step back and then realized not hit that hard. Comes back in to make the play. Down in order goes St. James. 1, 2, 3. We go to the second inning. The bottom of the second inning, that is, with the Salem Tigers on top. 2-0. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball. This is KSMO Media.
Country Mart in Salem, where you'll find hundreds of new low prices throughout the store. Hot weekly specials, everyday low prices on thousands of items. Plus, they also have a deli, pharmacy, Western Union, FedEx drop-off, Bissell rental, greenhouse, and propane cylinders. And if you need to make copies or send a fax, Country Mart can do that too. Stop by today at Country Mart in Salem, and don't forget to check them out online at www.tcmarkets.com. Country Mart, serving Salem for 58 years.
The Bank of Salem is part of the MoneyPass ATM network. MoneyPass has nearly 23,000 ATMs coast to coast, and the network continues to grow. MoneyPass ATM is surcharge-free, so you won't worry about paying a fee to access your money. Regardless of where you live, work, or travel, you're sure to find a MoneyPass ATM nearby. Just look for the MoneyPass logo and use your existing Bank of Salem ATM or debit card. It's that easy, and it's all part of our commitment to providing you with superb products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We go to the bottom of the second inning. Coach Tony Edwards on his way to third base coaching box. Coach Jay Greerden over at first base. I give these guys a lot of credit for a Tiger season, 9-8 on the season. 17 games played, but they actually had 26 games scheduled. They lost 9 games due to rain or cancellations and rescheduling. So, again, some teams playing as many as 5 to 6 games more than Salem before getting into district play. Moffett back to the hill, and standing in will be Wyatt Martin. Martin finishing the regular season with a 162 average, takes one on the outside corner for a strike. They play Martin straight away, very shallow and left, and maybe they give him a little bit of left center. Actually, they give him a lot of left center. The pitch, that just missed outside. Moffett can get the ball up there pretty well. But he cross-fires against his body. He's working from the third base side of the pitching rubber. The pitch comes home, a line drive down the left field line, but it's foul. Martin tried the inside-out swing, but couldn't keep it fair. That means that ball gets in on you, you hold back, and then try and have it just use that bat as leverage just to poke it. Kind of swing it and let it slide in the left field. Now they really give him a big left center field gap to shoot for. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Martin down on strikes. Good fastball there by Moffett. First strikeout for Moffett. And Roy Stevens, who's batting .333, will step in. Roy didn't get a lot of varsity time, but he did get some key hits. Had a 4-hit game. And finished the season with a total of 5 hits and a foul straight back. Glad to have you along with us on this first round of district play. As we mentioned earlier, St. Clair beating Cuba 8-0. They will face Owensville 4 o'clock. And that will be on Monday here at Owensville. Pitch comes home. That's a high and outside. Sullivan, the second seed, awaiting the winner of this game. They'll play after 6 o'clock on Monday evening here at Owensville. The stretch, the pitch comes home, a swing and a miss. Stevens behind on that fastball. And it's 1-2. 2-0 Salem Tigers, bottom of the second inning, 1 down, nobody on. Aiden Moffett, the sign from Pearson, brings it in, a fastball high. Straight away for Stevens, who has a little pop in that bat. Just a freshman. Moffitt looks, checks, brings it home. There's a foul straight back into the netting. Not a screen here at Owensville. They actually have netting that surrounds the behind the home plate area in front of their press box. Moffitt looks in, Pearson the sign. Nobody on, 2-strike pitch, line drive into left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. It goes by the left fielder. Stevens makes the turn. He'll go to second base on a hit and then an error by Strickland in left field. Roy reached out, poked that ball in the left. Ball sailed towards Strickland, then he played it badly, and it short-hopped him and went by him for an error. Second error on St. James. And with Cade Moody standing to the plate, Stevens in scoring position with 1 out. Good off-speed pitch by Moffitt. A little bit better hitting piece by Roy Stevens, reaching out and just trying to get a piece of it. He did. Throw back to second base, and Roy in safely. Is trying to sneak in behind was Charlie Pruitt. Big hole on that right side. Pruitt trying to keep the runners close as possible. Pitch to Moody. Outside, ball 1 with a fastball. 2 runs in for Salem in the first inning. They lead it 2-0. This is the second inning with a runner at second base, 1 out. Pitch to Moody. A pop foul back and out of play. For those attending the Rolla graduation tomorrow, they have moved that Rolla graduation inside of the Gail Bowman multipurpose building on the campus of S&T. We'll repeat that again. Pitch inside corner against Moody. 1-2. Again, the Gail Bowman multipurpose building on the campus of S&T will be hosting the Rolla graduation tomorrow at 2:30. They moved that game off the football field due to the possibility of some bad weather. So that graduation ceremony will now be inside at Gail Bowman multipurpose building. If you have any questions about that, check the Rolla High School website or Facebook page. 1-2 pitch coming to Moody. Outside low, gets off the catcher's glove, and Stevens will meander down to third base. Roy was content staying right there, and a pass ball there by Pearson. Ball went right off his glove and then off his shin guard, trickled back to the backstop, allowing Stevens to move up. 2-2, the pitch to Moody. The line drive right at the second baseman. Stevens trying to get back in time, and the ball goes past the third baseman, but with the fence only about 8 feet away from him. Stevens elects to stay there. Moody lines out to second. Good piece of hitting by Clay Moody to get the bat on the ball, but hit it directly at Pruitt, who then tried to throw him out of third. But Stevens able to get back. So 2 down now. Corbin Barrett standing in, takes a strike right down the middle. Salem with a 2-0 lead. Like to add to it here in the second inning. Moffitt checks, brings it. There's a little pop fly down the left field line. That's trouble. Will it stay fair? No, and it's off the glove of the third baseman shot. Dillon got out there trying to race over his left shoulder, and that ball kept twisting and turning and went off his glove. Giving Barrett another chance. 0-2 the count. They leave a lot of room in the left center field. A pitch and a foul down the left field line. That ball is not going to be caught. It goes off the fence. Strickland got near the fence and backed off as the ball hit about halfway down or halfway up. Either one. So still 0-2 to Corbin Barrett. Traden Richter will be on deck. He keep it going. That pitch low. Scooped up by Pearson off the turf. 1-2. Left center field wide open. Left fielder Strickland playing down the line and shallow. The pitch comes home, and there's a smash up the middle. Taken there by Pruitt. Throws low. Save at first, and a run scores. Gia Colon couldn't dig it out of the turf. And Barrett reaches on the bad throw, E4. And the Tigers, Roy Stevens scores to make it 3-0. So actually 2 errors in the inning for St. James. And Richter stands in. He doubled down the third base line his first time and trying to pull that one, swings right through it. Ball is up and in, and Trevathan trying to turn on it. Strickland still way down the line and shallow and left. So big gap in left center. Pitch from Moffitt. There's a ground ball towards the hole and into right field. That's a base hit. And making the turn is Barrett. He'll go to third base. Richter with 2 hits. First and third, and 2 out for Garrett Connell. So Stevens a 1-out single. The ball eluded Strickland. Went to third on a pass ball. Scored on the error by Pruitt. And now it's first and third after the single by Trevathan Richter. Connell will stand in. Big chop to that right side. Just nobody can get to it. Garrett, 318 on the season, waits the pitch. Ball high, and jogging down to second base is Richter. No obstruction at all by St. James. 3-0 Salem Tigers here in the bottom of the second inning. Runners at second and third. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Garrett with a good cut. They give Garrett all of left center field. Strickland playing still fairly shallow and left. A little bit deeper than before, but very shallow and right is Aiden Strickland. Sandstrom. And that pitch is high and inside, 2-1. So Sandstrom out in right field, very shallow. Moffitt the stretch. The pitch comes home. Ball 3. Low and outside. Caden DuBois on deck. Tigers with a 2-out rally here. They've scored 1, added another base runner, both in scoring position. And a 3-1 pitch to Garrett Connell. Long fly ball in the left center field. Nobody's going to catch that one. It's going to one-hop the fence. 2 runs are going to score. Connell is going to be at second base. Got a little bit up the end of the bat, but Garrett drills it out in the left center field deep, a 2-run double, and the Tigers take a 5-0 lead. All because of errors. That's what makes coaches pull their hair out. That ball, off-speed pitch by Moffitt right down the middle, and Connell drilled it out in the left center field, as I mentioned. Got out a little bit in front of it where it went off the end of the bat, but he put it one-hopping the fence. Very close to hitting his second homer of the year. 5-0 Salem Tigers. DuBois standing in. He singled his first time up. Connell at second base. 3 runs in here in the second. 5-0. Salem on top. Pitch from Moffitt. Long fly ball by Caden DuBois, but now going back is Strickland. Going back. It's over his head. It comes up short of the fence, but DuBois doubles, and it makes it 6-0. Strickland misread that ball as it went off the bat. It came in one step, and that was the danger right there. And then the ball continued over his head and fell about 2 feet behind him. And DuBois with the RBI double. Now 2 doubles on the day, and it's 6-0. All the damage coming with 2 outs. Pitch to Barton coming in. That's high and outside. So DuBois takes the place of Connell at second base at back-to-back doubles. And the Tigers of Salem, 6. Tigers of St. James, nothing. 1-0 the count. 2 down. We're in the bottom of the second. The pitch almost hit him. Barton able to flex back and pull those legs out of the way. 2-0 to count. 8th man to bat in the inning. Jimmy Barton waits. Moffitt brings it home. That's a strike on the inside corner. Shot deep at third, at least 2 steps or so behind the bag. Jimmy's got some speed. He could bunt here. but they give him a lot of room on the right side. The pitch comes right up the middle. It goes, and it's going to go on through for a base hit. Runner trying to score. The throw comes home, trying to get back to third, and doing so is Du Bois. Ball actually got knocked down by the shortstop and was able to recover, throw home. Du Bois then retreated back to third on the single by Barton. And Du Bois will be pinch run for here as he is the pitcher, and they can go ahead and bring in a runner for him as Hayden Sanders will stand in. So Barton gets the single. Du Bois turned the corner to come home. The shortstop reached behind him. He got the ball and fielded it cleanly. I said knocked it down. Actually, he fielded it cleanly, but it was off balance through home, though. And Du Bois, seeing that the ball came home, retreated, got back there in time in front of Pearson's throw. But he'll be pinch run for here by Brendan Hanger. Pitch to Sanders. It's a ground ball to right side. That's going to get through for a base hit. It's 7-0. Over to third base for the Tigers is Barton. RBI single for Hayden Sanders. Barton over at third base. And pitching coach will come out and talk a little bit to his hurler. Coach Hedden of St. James talking to his personnel in the infield as well. Earlier today, St. Clair lost 8-0. Salem right now with a 7-0 lead over St. James. That game was a close game between St. Clair and Cuba for 4 innings. It was a 1-0 game until the 5th inning when St. Clair got 5, and then they got 2 more in the 6th. And finished with an 8-0 lead and an 8-0 win over Cuba. They will play Owensville 4 o'clock Monday afternoon right here at Owensville. So Wyatt Martin, who started things out here, will stand in. 5 straight hits after the error by the second baseman, Charlie Pruitt, and Martin fouls it back. Pruitt's throw on a hard ground ball by Corbin Barrett bounced past the first baseman, Luca Giacolone. That opened up a whole floodgates for the Salem Tigers. Martin takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Following that was a base hit by Trathan Richter, a double by Connell, a double by Du Bois, base hit by Barton, base hit by Sanders. And 4 runs later. 7-0 Salem to pitch, and there's a ground ball up the middle toward the shortstop. Big hop, gets to the throw to first, is in time, and that retires the side. Wyatt Martin grounds out too short to end the inning, with the Salem Tigers score 5 times. They do so on a total of 5 hits. There were 2 errors, and there was 1 man left. We have now played 2. 7-0 Salem Tigers. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio.
Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, where right now you can get Peak Blue Death for $15.99 for the 2.5-gallon size. Blaster products as low as $7.99 each. Gum Out products as low as $4.29. And Xerox antifreeze for as low as $10.99 a gallon. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store. You'll find them at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard right here in Salem for more great savings.
Keeping life simple can be a challenge, but not when you're switching to Progressive Ozark Bank. Plus, Click Switch allows you to move your direct deposit with 1 click. You can also use Switch Assist to move all of your automatic bill payments and subscriptions. Click plus click equals switch. Get customized alerts ranging from security to activity balances and more. Big banking technology at your local hometown bank. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured, they are an equal housing lender where people matter.
To the top of the 3rd inning we go. Salem and St. James here at Owensville, first round of district play. It will be Dylan Schott, then the top of the order, Riley Williams and Brendan Pearson. 2 runs in the first, 5 in the second. In that first inning, Richter with a 1-out double, and Garrett Connell reached on an error, and Caden Du Bois brought in a run with a base hit, and Barton brought in another with a fielder's choice. And there's a high fly ball in the left center field by Schott, and Barton makes the catch, falls down, but holds on. Schott underneath that ball, and Jimmy Barton got over, made the catch, and then lost his footing, held the ball up, though, showed everybody, I got it. And with that, the Tigers' first out is retired here in the second inning. Standing in, Riley Williams, their leadoff hitter, with 1 out in the third. An off-speed pitch high and over the head of Williams. So he ducked down. Pitch comes home. There's a foul off to the right side. Williams started the game with a base hit to right. They give him a big hole in right center field as Moody's cheating down the right field line. Barrett dead straight away for this hitter Williams. The pitch comes home, high and tight with a fastball, 2-1. Third inning action from Owensville, St. James and Salem. Pitch low and outside, 3-1. Boys with a nice 7-0 lead here going into the third inning. Last thing you want to do is start walking people, make them hit their way on. And the 3-1 comes to Williams. There's a pop-up toward the dugout. Can anybody get there? And no, it goes out of play. Right by the Salem Tiger dugout. And it's 3-2, to the leadoff hitter for the St. James Tigers, Riley Williams. Why they get back in? Right-handed batter. Du Bois gets the sign from Sanders. He looks in, he's ready, and here comes the 3-2 curveball and a foul down the left field line. That ball's going to go out of play toward the batting cages here at Owensville. Du Bois finished the season with a 1-2 record. Getting a start today. The pitch is the ball in the turf and a 1-out walk. His first walk of the game. The Du Bois looks in. Facing now Brendan Pearson. Pearson popped out his first time. Takes one outside and low, ball 1. He waits the pitch. There's a high pop fly down the right side. That's foul, and Moody's over there, and he does make the catch for the out. Runner tags and goes to second base. Good job by Caden Moody to get over there. Ball was down the line, not too far from the fence, and Moody was able to get over there and make that catch on that long foul fly. You don't want to take an opportunity of not getting it out when you can. So Aiden Moffitt will stand in. He got a base hit up the middle his first time on a line drive. 7-0 Salem. We're in the top of the third. The pitch, and there's a ground ball. Hard hit right at the second baseman, Richter. Though the first is low, and it gets by Martin. Again, just not following through on the throws, and another error by an infielder on a short throw. It's only a 60-foot throw, and they try and short arm it, and Martin couldn't dig it out of the turf. So Martin fetches the ball down, keeps the runner from scoring, but he is now at third base, Williams, for James Perkins. He popped out his first time. Richter just needs to cut it loose. Instead, tried to just flip it over with a short arm and couldn't make it to first base. Perkins waits. The pitch comes home. That's a strike on the inside corner. Very good pitch by Du Bois. Big hole on the right side where Martin holds on the runner. It's a pinch runner for Moffitt. And that's Gurrell. The pitch comes in low. Nice scoop there by Sanders. He got down on that turf. Remember, no dirt here at Owensville. It's all turf. You know, maybe colored brown. It's still AstroTurf. 1-1 count, the pitch, and a foul off to the left side. Perkins behind on that one. He gets back in. Salem with 2 in the first, 5 in the second. They lead at 7-0, but St. James threatening here in the third inning after an error. A walk and an error. Runners at first and third. 2 down. Du Bois trying to get out of it. And the 1-2 comes home. Curveball high. More of a slider, I should say. And it stays out of the strike zone. Perkins did not offer. For Salem, it will be Stevens, Moody, and Barrett in their third. The pitch, curveball outside, just missed on that one. That's 3-2. Perkins, who popped out back in the first inning, stands in, crowds the plate from the left side, a little bit of an open stance. He waits. The 3-2 from Du Bois. Here it is. Outside ball 4 with a fastball. And a walk, an error, and a walk. And Luca Giacalone will stand in. Luca struck out his first time. Bases loaded, 2 down. Pitch from Du Bois. High fastball. Caden's way high here lately. Last few pitches, way up in the strike zone. 2 down. We're in the third inning. The pitch. There's a foul off to the right side into the netting. Caden will come in and get the ball himself. No place to put this gentleman. 1-1 to count. 2 down. Du Bois, the sign from Sanders. The pitch. Ground smash off the leg of Du Bois to Richter to throw to first base in time to get the out. So the play, because Cologne is thrown out, goes 1-4-3 to retire the side. Ball was hard hit, kind of hit the leg or maybe the glove of Du Bois. Might have just grazed him. He's okay, and the out recorded. No runs, no hits, a walk, 3 left. We play 2.5. We go to the bottom of the third inning with the score. Salem, 7, and St. James, nothing. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
We're at the bottom of the third inning here at Owensville. A few clouds, some sunshine, a little bit on the humid side, but a nice afternoon here. Glad you're with us on KSMO Media or Misha.tv, whichever it might be. And we do thank you for being part of our broadcast. Hope you're going to have a good rest of the day. As Moffitt back to the hill for St. James. Salem Tigers will have Roy Stevens lead things off here, followed by Caden Moody. We're in the bottom of the third. Salem with 2 runs in the first, a double by Richter down the third base line. Connell grounded short, and he threw it away. Made runners at first and third. Connell stole the bag. Du Bois got a base hit to drive in 1 run on the infield. Then Barton got a fielder's choice to drive in the other. There's a high pop fly on the infield by Stevens. Who wants it? And finally taken there by Charlie Pruitt. the second baseman. He finally got over there. Didn't look like anybody was going to take it. As Williams and Schott both looked at it, and Schott just backed off. Williams backed off, and Pruitt came streaking through and made the catch. One pitch, one out. Moody stands in. He lined out to second his first time, and he fouls that one straight back. Win, you go on. Lose, you go home. Your season comes to an end. Earlier today, you heard the Cardinals win 4-0 over the Giants. Dakota Hudson with that win. Job Dakota. Pitch comes in. There's a line drive right at the second baseman. Well, nothing else. You can say Caden's consistent. And Corbin Baird will stand in. Soft line drive right at Charlie Pruitt. Oh, he's made the first two put-outs here in the third inning. He'll go for the record here with Corbin Baird at the plate. Pitch to Corbin comes home and a swing and a miss. Corbin reached on an error by Pruitt. That really opened up the doors of the second inning with 2 down. Pruitt threw it too short and it skipped past the first baseman, Gia Colon, and that opened up the door to a rash of runs. There's a ground ball to the end of the hole and by Pruitt for a base hit. Corbin Baird got that one just past the outstretched glove of a diving Pruitt, and Richter will stand in. Richter's 2 for 2 with a double and a base hit. Standing in, Richter from the left side. Salem with a 7-0 lead. Pitch comes in and fouls straight back. Salem has 6 RBIs in the game. 1 run did score on an error. Richter doubled down the third base line in the first inning, singled to right in the second. Pitch, a foul back and out of play again, quickly 0-2 as Barrett was running. Winner of this game will play Sullivan 6-ish on Monday evening here at Owensville. Waiting from the left side, Trevathan Richter. The pitch comes home. There's a ground ball towards Perkins. He has the big hop to throw to first again low and had to be dug out by Gia Colon, but he got this one to get Richter 4-3. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We've now played 3 here at Owensville. 7-0 Salem. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
It's that time of the year to get your taxes done, and if you're not sure where to take them to Tax Masters at 107 West 4th Street in downtown Salem. Tax Masters can handle all of your certified e-filing, and they also do accounting services, bookkeeping, and payroll. Give Tax Masters a call today at 729-3001 or stop by 107 West 4th Street in downtown Salem, and don't be a slave to the IRS.
Kane Du Bois back to the hill. Salem with a 7-0 lead. It will be for St. James, Aaron Skaggs, Charlie Pruitt, Aiden Strickland. We're in the fourth inning, 7-0 Salem Tigers. St. James has a hit in this game, actually 2 of them, and a couple of walks. Salem gave him an extra runner with an error, but have not been able to cross the plate. Had the bases loaded back in the third, but couldn't get the big hit from Luca Giacolone. Hit the ball hard. Du Bois got a glove and a leg on it and went over to Trevathan Richter, threw him out. 1-4-3 on that putout. So Skaggs will stand in. He popped out to Richter his first time. Right-handed batter waits. His hands over the plate. The pitch comes in. Inside, just missed the corner, 1-0. Du Bois, that 1-2 record, had given up 13 hits and 10 runs in his outings. That pitch, a strike on the inside corner. He walked 7, struck out 17. In his 20 innings of work, his ERA, 2.8. Got the start today. The pitch foul straight back. 1-2 the count on Aaron Skaggs. Skaggs is DH today. From the right side, crowding that plate, Du Bois ready, brings it, curve, strike 3 call. Skaggs throws the bat, and umpire doesn't say anything, but he was called out on strikes. I don't think he agreed with the call, but he was snookered out. He definitely missed that one. Second strikeout of the day for Du Bois. That curveball just broke his back. Charlie Pruitt will stand in. Charlie grounded out to third base his first time. Top of the fourth inning, the pitch, a little bit low. Salem finished the year 9-8, 4-3 in the SCA. Pitch comes in. That fastball's high, 2-0. Talking with Coach Edwards, Tigers with a lot of unearned runs given up this year, 43 of them. Wow, that's a lot. 3-0. So errors at the wrong time opened up some big gates, kind of like they did for St. James. Those 5 runs in the second inning, all of them unearned. And the pitch, that's a strike, 3-1. Salem with 2 in the first, 5 in the second on a couple of errors by St. James. Actually could be 3 on a pop foul that was dropped by third baseman, but we're not counting that one. The pop up here on the right side over by the Tiger dugout. Du Bois, Martin, Du Bois makes the catch. And Aiden Strickland will stand in. That ball over by the dugout. Came back. Caden played it well. Let that ball come back to him with a spin on it. And made the catch. Strickland flew out to left field his first time. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Let Jimmy Barton make a nice catch in left center and then held the ball up after he kind of fell down. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss. Behind on that fastball. Quickly 0-2 to Aiden Strickland. Right-handed batter deep in the box. 0-2 from Du Bois. Curve inside. Salem will have Connell, Du Bois, and Barton up in the fourth. Caden Du Bois brings it home. Curveball a little bit high. Tigers start walking off the field and have to retreat. Oh, it's just a little bit up. Thought they had retired Strickland. Du Bois this time, fastball low. 3-2. With 0-2 to 3-2 on the St. James left fielder. Dylan Schott on deck. Pitch. Line drive up the middle. Caught by Garrett Connell. Nice play by Garrett to catch that line drive hit by Aiden Strickland. Down in order goes St. James. 1, 2, 3. We go at the bottom of the fourth inning. With the score, the Salem Tigers 7, St. James nothing. We will come right back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan or can't afford to go away to college? Or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. Call 729-5761. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
To the bottom of the fourth we go. Garrett Connell will step in. Garrett hit one to deep left center field, probably about 330 feet away, and it one-hopped the fence. Kind of looked better off the bat than you'd think, but he got off near the end of the bat, so he didn't hit it in a sweet spot. Otherwise, that ball would have been out of here. But it fell a little shy of the fence, but one-hopped it for a double that drove in a couple of runs. He stands in from the right side right now, waiting the pitch coming, a swing and a miss. Tigers did hit many home runs all year long. They got one. It was Garrett's grand slam down at Ellington. Almost hit one out here back there early in this game. Missed outside was Moffitt with a fastball, 1-1 the count. Connell back in. Straightaway is the outfield, straightaway the infield. The pitch comes home. Smash fair down the third base line. Connell makes the turn. He wants a double. He turns hard into second base. No play by St. James. And a stand-up double, the second of the game for Garrett Connell. Ball is inside and tried to jam him, and Garrett got out and put the head of the bat on that one and smoked it down the third base line. Got cut up in the high grass and slowed down, and Caden Du Bois will stand in. He's singled, he's doubled. He has driven in two himself. Drove in Connell after his double back in the second with a double of his own. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Du Bois double, a high fly ball to left field. Strickland had come in a little bit, then took one step actually in before going back, and the ball went over his head for a double. Pitch, Du Bois takes it for a strike quickly, 0-2. Aiden Moffitt, left-hander on the hill. 7-0 Salem, bottom of the fourth inning. A leadoff double by Connell. The pitch and a grounder foul. Barton waits on deck. Moffitt pitches off that very edge of the rubber on the left side, which toward the third base bag as you look at the rubber. The pitch comes home, and there's a line drive in the left center. That's a base hit. That's going to be another double for Du Bois as it goes all the way to the fence. Connell scores, and it's 8-0. Du Bois doubles into left center field, his second of the game. And the Tigers now lead it 8-0 on the second hit by Du Bois. Tigers 11 hits in this game, and they lead 8-0. Pitch comes in to Barton. That's looked like a strike on the inside corner. Umpire did not call it. Called that pitch before, did not call that one. Barton wiggles that bat. He's got a base hit in this game. Hits a high pop fly into short left field. Going back is Strickland. It's over his head. Barton's going to make it in the second. Du Bois is going to come around to score. Barton wants three. Now he's caught no man's land for third base, and he is safe. Jimmy was greedy and then said, I'm in trouble as the ball came to the shortstop. And instead of the shortstop running at Barton, Barton made him throw, and he got it to third base. The throw short out the third baseman over there, and Schock could not get it cleanly. So Barton with a triple here in this fourth inning, and Du Bois scores to make it 9-0. Barton's second RBI of the game. Standing in is Sanders. He's got a hit and an RBI. And that one high and outside. Nobody out here in the fourth inning. 2 runs already in, a double by Connell, a double by Du Bois, a fly ball that should have been caught by Strickland there, and he missed it, and that makes it a triple for Jimmy Barton. Strike called on the outside. Jimmy got going, just couldn't stop after he got to second base, and then like, uh-oh. But he made it third and gets the triple. The pitch comes home. Sanders, a ground ball up the middle, and the shortstop throws him out, but the run's going to score. Sanders out 6-3 on the putout, but an RBI for Hayden, and it makes it a 10-0 game. As Wyatt Martin stands in. Three runs here in the fourth inning. Martin, who has grounded out and struck out, stands in from the left side facing Moffitt. Pitch comes home. Swing and a miss on one down and in. Wyatt tried to get out front. Went right over top of that ball. Stevens on deck. Pitch comes home. That's a strike on the outside edge. We've seen Wyatt go the other way. Won a game against Steelville with a fly ball in the left center. The only RBI and the only run of the game. The pitch comes home and a foul off to the left side. Top of the order has done some damage here. Connell with 2 hits, was on base 3 times, scored 3 times. Du Bois with 3 hits, on base 3 times, scored twice. Martin with 2 hits, scored once, on base 3 times. Pitch comes home, inside low. Tigers' hitting shoes are on today. The pitch, curveball up and in. 2-2 to Wyatt Martin. Sunshine still beating down here in Owensville, though it looks a little cloudier off to the south. The pitch, just low. Pearson thought they had him struck out, did not get the call. 3-2. 2 in the first, 5 in the second, 3 here in the fourth. 10-0 Salem Tigers against St. James. The pitch comes in, and Martin is hit with the pitch. Wyatt took it on the back of the leg. First hit by pitch in the game. And Isaac Westerman will bat for Roy Stevens. So Westerman batting for Stevens. The pitch. Fastball high. $10-0 Salem Tigers. Westerman from the right side. 1 on, 1 out the pitch. That's a strike. Cade Moody on deck. Fourth inning action. 2 doubles, a triple, and a hit batsman here in this inning have played to 3 runs. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. In the 5th inning for St. James, it'll be Dylan Schott and Riley Williams and Brendan Pearson. The pitch outside, 2-2. Westerman gets back in. Drawn a lot of walks this year, did Isaac. The pitch comes home. That's strike 3. Westerman took that one. That is strikeout number 2 in the game for Moffitt. And standing in is Brendan Hanger. So Hanger will bat. Brendan hasn't seen a lot of plate appearances this year. Four bats, does not have a hit, and takes the ball. Westerman had drawn 12 walks on the season. And that's third on the team to Du Bois and also to Garrett Connell. The 1-1. A little bit low. Brendan Hanger has scored 12 runs, has done a lot of pinch hitting, has drawn a walk. And the pitch comes home. A little line drive to right, and it's caught there by by second baseman Charlie Pruitt. Pruitt got over there, got a good jump on that ball, and the line out to the second baseman continues for the ninth place hitter in the Tiger lineup. The Tigers do score the 3 runs. They do so on 3 hits. There were no errors, and there was a man left. We played 4. Salem Tigers lead at 10-0. We'll come back with the 5th inning when we return. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. Back in a minute.
This is Joe Brand with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for many Americans who live on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping individual investors like you for more than 130 years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives to possibly increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or invest for growth potential, come see us at Edward Jones, 911 South Pershing, or call 729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
We go to the top of the 5th inning. St. James will need to score here, or this game will come to an end. Isaac Westerman playing at third base now, and Brendan Hanger out in right field. After they pinch hit for Stevens and Caden Moody, respectively. Pitch comes home from Du Bois. That fastball is high, and that is the Dillon shot. Dillon flew out to left field. Shallow out there is Jimmy Barton. The pitch comes home and a grounder right back to Caden Du Bois. The throw to first base is high, but Barton flags it down. 1-3 on the put out, and Riley Williams will stand in. Williams has singled and walked. Been on base both times. 1 down here in the 5th inning. Getting in is Riley Williams, playing shortstop today for St. James. 10-0 Salem to pitch. Nice pitch up in the strike zone. A little off-speed pitch. Williams couldn't handle it. 1-0. I should say 0-1 the count to Riley. Du Bois ready. Gets the sign. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. That was a good off-speed pitch. Seemed to be like a slider out of Du Bois. I don't really know if he throws one, but that acted like one. Quickly 0-2. 1 down. We're in the top of the 5th inning. The pitch comes home. Fastball swing and a miss on one up in the eyes of Williams. Down on strikes he goes. Third strikeout in the game for Du Bois. And the final chance for St. James will be Brendan Pearson. That ball's way up in the eyes of Williams, and he went hacking at it. So the winner of this game will move on to face Sullivan. That'll be 6-ish on Monday here at Owensville. Tigers 10. St. James nothing right now, and a ground ball in the hole. Connell can't get it. It's a base hit. Brendan Pearson singles in the left, and Aiden Moffitt will stand in. Lefter. Ball hit just to the right of Connell. Dove for it, and the ball might have just eluded, gone under his glove. Du Bois looks in. Moffitt ready. He's reached on air, singled. Been on base both times. The pitch way outside. Du Bois looks in, ready to pitch to Moffitt. Outside again. Three hits in this game for St. James. They've been given a couple of walks as well. That pitch is a little bit low. 3-0 to Moffitt. Du Bois looks, checks. The pitch. Strike call on the outside edge. Earlier today, in case you missed it, It was Cuba losing to St. Clair 8-0 in this district. The pitch comes home and a foul off to the left side. Now quickly 3-2. St. Clair broke that game open with a 5-run fifth inning. It was a 1-0 game to that point, and they got 2 more in the sixth to win it 8-0. Tigers of Salem on 2 in the first, 5 in the second, 3 in the fourth. They lead at 10-0. 3-2 pitch to Moffitt comes home, and a grounder up the middle, and taken there at the bag. Safe, though the first is in time. As Richter got that ball, stepped on the bag at second, not in time to retire Pearson, but he got Moffitt on the 4-3 out up the middle. So the Salem Tigers win it by a final score of 10-0. We've got the Riverways Federal Credit Union postgame show coming up in 3 minutes. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Have you had a fender bender or crashed your vehicle? Come and see Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care for all of your auto body needs. They have over 20 years of experience of putting vehicles back in mint condition. Take your vehicle to Jadwin and Smith Auto Body and Auto Care at 1202 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, across from Walmart, or call 729-3900. Locally owned by Tim and Wendy Smith.
I was surprised.
I was definitely surprised.
Yep, we had no idea. Totally surprised. Can you say jaw drop?
Who knew? State Farm with these great rates?
The surprise everyone's talking about is the surprisingly great rates for home and auto insurance from State Farm, especially when you combine them.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today at 729-3056.
Hi, this is Justin Hubbs.
And Gage Salbumer.
With Big Iron Realty. That's right, Big Iron not only auctions equipment, Big Iron also auctions land online, alerting over 350,000 registered bidders worldwide that your land is up for auction. Big Iron Realty's marketing is unrivaled. Email blast?
Check.
Marketing campaign?
Check.
Social media?
Check.
Radio?
Check.
Drone footage and produced video of your land?
Check.
Auctions sell faster than listings. For more information on how to get your land sold, visit BigIronGuys.com.
That's BigIronGuys.com.
Looking for a local place to buy fresh herbs for your tea? Stop by Magic Herbs in Salem at 109 West 4th Street, where you'll find a variety of jewelry, t-shirts, and candles. Ask about the membership club that gets you free entry into daily events and the ability to buy food from their kitchen. Club members can enjoy free Wi-Fi and coffee, too. Call for the details at 453-2221. Magic Herbs is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 9 to 9 and Sundays 10 to 7 in downtown Salem.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Right now at K&H Auto Supply, get a Schumacher 1.5 amp battery maintainer for $44.99. 3-ton jack stands are $44.99 a pair, and Super Clean Cleaner and Degreaser is $11.99 a gallon. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here at Owensville, Salem Tigers winning 10-0, and an offensive juggernaut tonight for the Salem Tigers. 12 hits, and they got 10 runs. Only 4 of those runs were earned, as they got 5 runs and a couple of key errors for St. James in that second inning. Allowed the Tigers to get those runs, and it really opened up the play, and they just could never recover from that. So 12 hits of the Salem Tigers. They are broken down this way. Corbin Baird 1 for 3, scored a run in the game. Trevathan Richter 2 for 3 in the contest. He scored twice. Garrett Connell was 2 for 3 in the game, reached on air as well, scored 3 times. Caden DuBois, he was at bat 3 times. He got 3 hits, drove in 3 runs, and scored twice. For Jimmy Barton, he had a couple of RBIs and a couple of hits out of 3 at-bats. He also scored a run. Hayden Sanders had an RBI single. Actually, he also drove in a run on a ground out. So he was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Wyatt Martin was 0 for 2, did get hit by a pitch. Roy Stevens was 1 for 2 in the game, scored a run. And Isaac Westerman, pinch hitting for him, was 0 for 1. Caden Moody was 0 for 2 with 2 lineouts to second base. And then he was batted for by Brendan Hanger, and he promptly lined out to second base as well. So the Tiger lineup featured a lot of offense today. And for St. James, they did not have much offense today. Riley Williams had a hit. He was 1 for 2. Brendan Pearson 1 for 3 in the game. Aiden Moffitt was 1 for 3 in the game. James Perkins 0 for 1. Luca Giacalone, he was 0 for 2. Aaron Skaggs, he was 0 for 2. Charlie Pruitt 0 for 2. Aiden Strickland 0 for 2. And Dylan Schott 0 for 2 in the game. When we come back in 2 minutes, we'll go over the pitching stats for you when we return and district play in the Riverways Federal Credit Union post-game show right here on KSMO Media. Back in 2 minutes. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO.
Has your physician ordered you an x-ray? What about a CT scan? Maybe an MRI? This is Bobby Sullins, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. Here at SMDH, we have the highest quality equipment to fulfill your imaging needs. No need to waste your time and money driving long distances to receive the same, if not better, image. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Country Mart in Salem, where you'll find hundreds of new low prices throughout the store. Hot weekly specials, everyday low prices on thousands of items. Plus, they also have a deli, pharmacy, Western Union, FedEx drop-off, Bissell rental, greenhouse, and propane cylinders. And if you need to make copies or send a fax, Country Mart can do that too. Stop by today at Country Mart in Salem, and don't forget to check them out online at www.tcmarkets.com. Country Mart, serving Salem for 58 years.
Have you been thinking about where to go to get a loan and don't know where to go? Well, come to the Bank of Salem and talk to their experienced loan officers. The Bank of Salem has been making loans in this area for almost 7 generations. For experience and service, stop by the Bank of Salem in 2 locations to serve you better. 100 West 4th Street in downtown Salem or 1001 South Main Street. The Bank of Salem. Their name says it all. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Here in district play at Owensville, Salem Tigers win at 10-0 to move on to face Sullivan. That game will be on Monday evening, 6:15-ish here on KSMO Media. I'm not sure exactly the time that that'll be on because it does follow the game between St. Clair and Owensville. That'll start at 4 o'clock on Monday afternoon. So we'll be playing that game 6:15-ish, probably, maybe 6:30. Right here on KSMO Media. And, of course, they'll immediately follow that other game between St. Clair and Owensville. Today on the Hill, Salem Tigers started Caden DuBois. Caden went 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, walked 2, struck out 3, did a good job, and actually took care of a lot of the outs himself. He fielded 3 pop flies himself, and on one of the latter plays near the game, on an Aiden Moffitt ground ball back to him, threw him out 1-3. So he got a piece of the ball on 5 different occasions to take a lot of the starch away from the St. James Tigers today in their effort to try and upset the Salem Tigers. Salem a 3rd seed, St. James a 6th seed. Did not have, but DuBois again 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Aiden Moffitt went 4 innings, 12 hits, 10 runs for the Mern, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He did hit a man in his efforts. The Salem Tigers, DuBois evens his record at 2-2 on the season. Salem Tigers 10-8 on the season. When we come back in a minute and a half, we'll set up the next games, which will be coming up on Monday right here at KSMO and remainder of the district schedule. When we return in 90 seconds, this is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Check out these specials going on now at Napa Auto Supply in Salem. A rooftop luggage carrier for $32.99. Super clean degreaser for $4.99. A 1,000 amp jump starter for $74.99. Blue Devil products as low as $14.99. And WD-40 multi-use with a smart straw for $5.99. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem today.
Keeping life simple can be a challenge, but not when you're switching to Progressive Ozark Bank. Plus, Click Switch allows you to move your direct deposit with one click. You can also use Switch Assist to move all of your automatic bill payments and subscriptions. Click plus click equals switch. Get customized alerts ranging from security to activity balances and more. Big banking technology at your local hometown bank. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured, they are an equal housing lender where people matter.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
So here in Class 4, District 4, Salem Tigers will take on the Sullivan Eagles, and that game will be at 6:15-ish on Monday here at Owensville. Salem lost earlier to Sullivan this year, if you remember, 2-1. Very well-pitched game in that game by both teams, and a very, very quick game, as a matter of fact. While Owensville will take on St. Clair, Coach Mitch Lundy, former Salem high school graduate, and he's coaching St. Clair, and so best of luck to them. The winner of the games on Monday night will play in the final, and that will be on Thursday, May 19th at 5 o'clock here at Owensville. And again, the winners of those games will play at 5 on May 19th. That's right here at Owensville. So again, this is Class 4, District 4, Owensville versus St. Clair, Monday at 4. Salem Tigers will take on Sullivan probably at around 6:15 to 6:30. And the Salem Tiger game will be on KSMO Media as well as on Misha.tv for those who like to video stream the game. Again, there's a charge to that. Admission here at Owensville is $5 per person for those 6 years of age and above. So if you'd like to attend that game here at Owensville, there is a $5 charge to be here. Gas prices, that get a little bit prohibitive in the drive, but nonetheless, you want to rather watch it from home, you can video stream the game on Misha.tv. Again, $10 is the fee to cover the game. We do not see that money. That does not go to us. And then there's a service fee of $1 something as well on top of that. So Tigers win it today 10-0, and they'll be playing against Sullivan Monday at 6:15. And that is the way it all lines up. For Jim back at the station, for Krista, who did the outside work, for Ben doing the push buttons and rotating everything around to make sure that you get a good view of the game. My name is Stan Stevens, thanking you for joining us for District Baseball from Owensville. The Salem Tigers defeat St. James. Final score here today is 10-0. Earlier today, you heard the Cardinals went 4-0, so I guess there must be something with shutouts today. I guess. Who knows? Here on KSMO. Have yourselves a great evening, and good night from Owensville, Missouri.
You've been listening to Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO and KSMO Media, and it's been brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Your World Today, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, Big Iron Realty, and Magic Herbs. Join us next time for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO and KSMO Media.